No. Well, do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Gonna do it live.
All right, we are live. Like my man Bill O'Reilly says, we are live. August 2nd, 10 p.m. You are live with the Tang clan. With me, as always, is my brother Jeff, my right hand. How we doing?
We're doing good. Just hey, and we are actually live. We're there.
Man, I'm so paranoid with this shit now.
Dude, same.
Riverside has scarred me so much that I'm looking. Okay. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitter, formerly known as X, formerly known as Twitter, formerly known as where women can still show their vaginas and not be persecuted. Man, we are knee deep in the madness. We this is the
finally.
This is the first domino to fall before pool starts going crazy. So this was let's slow things down a bit. We've got a whole show just on the Vice City Classic. Let's have a little chit chat. Let's talk about pool cues. Real quick, you are on vacation. You're not going to be around for a show in September, or
well, we'll see. I might make an appearance on the Sunday leading into Labor Day. We'll see. We've got a degenerate week, something like that planned in Vegas. By the way, if you're in Vegas over Labor Day weekend and leading up to Labor Day weekend, send me a DM somewhere. Twitter, Instagram, here, don't care. Send it to Rob. I'll be drunk and high. We can go gamble for pool. We can go gamble on 9-ball bar box, 9-ball big table, 10-ball, whatever, 8-ball bar box. I'm down. I play some one pocket too. Let's go. Just
there you have. That sounds like an invitation for cash right there, guys.
Somebody's getting free money. I don't know who, but somebody, because I'm not going to take anything. I haven't won a pool match since Hitler was a corporal. So.
Oh man, yeah, that's. Regardless, I usually plan a what's in my bag video every year because it's always changing. And I feel like there's not enough information out there for like if people that are on the cusp. I get so many messages from guys that are like amateur players and they're like, I want to be a pro. I don't have a lot of money. What do I do? I usually start with pray and then I go about it diplomatically because I'm not a wealthy guy, but I like to carry a professional bag, a working bag and everything. So there's ways to cut corners and go about. You don't everything in your bag doesn't have to fucking be Predator. Believe me, I've been there, and it'll bankrupt you with the quickness.
There are, as I think you're getting to, much better brands that are American, truly American made. No offense to Predator. I know they're going to claim they were made in Jacksonville, Florida, blah, blah, blah. Not true. But anyway, there are much better brands that are truly American made, sourced here, give you lifetime warranties, maybe. Yeah. Even if you're drunk and you break your cue, they still replace it. Good companies.
I guarantee you're going to spend $2,000 on a Predator, and some guy probably is chipping wood barefoot somewhere that had a hand in making it. I mean, it's not all they're cracked up to be. They're not technologically sound. They don't have guys in a laboratory going, how do we make this cue better here? There's great cues out there. I say it ad nauseum. Get to an expo, get to some type of trade show with pool and pick up everything you can possibly pick up.
Right.
Because this is not a sport where you can go around and try out everything and see if you like it, or I'm gonna radar in and buy this and then you take it out of the plastic and you fucking hate it. Right. It's happened to me over and over. Let my mistakes and take the information from this show. We talk all the time how we had Melina Mike on here and he gave you the blueprint on how to be a successful podcast. Use the videos that I have on this channel to get you into a position to where you're not going broke as a pool player. So where this is leading, last week we had the little live and I unboxed the cues I got from Cyberts that are JP Shower. Jeff, big advocate for JP Shower. Melina Mike had them on as a sponsor. You get the fucking cues they gave him were out of this
Unbelievable.
world. They were one of ones, and they're just here, Mike, take it, keep it, wrap, whatever you want to do with it, buddy. That's the good type of people that you have running these. Most people will call them ma and pa organizations,
And they are. They really are. It's
family.
the whole family-oriented thing up just outside of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Oh, man, all American wood, everything. Man, great people.
I mean, I'm a Chicago Bears fan, and we are anti everything Green Bay, anti everything Wisconsin. But all the cues I have in my bag are from Wisconsin.
Yeah,
I got a Viking, and I just got those pea shower cues, absolutely phenomenal. The pro shaft, the wood shaft that I got with it, it's a little bit more whippy than I'm used to. It's got a nice how tip on there, but it's a little bit. It's great shaft.
We've got people in the chat that are booing the Bears. I don't know why. We've got people from Green Bay here now.
Oh man, you see this?
You bring me on, and you just get people from Wisconsin showing up. That's what happens.
Yeah, man. What the fuck?
Shout out to DK and Bobby though for rolling through. Good evening, guys. I appreciate you.
Where's the chat at?
Oh.
Anyway, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing with the chat yet. Okay. Where was I? Oh, so anyway, the shaft I had, it's a maple shaft. It's a little whippy than what I'm used to, but it's a good solid shaft, and it was like $100 option. Luckily, I have the white carbons, and I was able to get a pea shower pin with it. So I've been using my white carbon with the Pro Series shaft. Absolutely phenomenal. For a $500, I got a shaft and this pea shower butt, a Pro Series butt for $500, man.
That is gorgeous.
And
it's a gorgeous shaft.
Absolutely
gorgeous
stunning.
Butt, gorgeous butt, yeah.
I love that combination of Cocobolo and Bird's Eye Maple. It's so contrasting with each other, and it's so beautiful. But yeah, man, I messaged Jeff the other day. I was like, man, I think I'm a pea shower guy.
It truly might be the most underrated pool cue company in the world, and I don't know how, but luckily all the work they've done with the juniors has really propelled them back into the spotlight where they should be.
Yeah, it's a really good. I'm so impressed with it. Oh, here we go. Here's the chat box. Yeah, I'm so. Let me move this over.
Yeah, no, it's not going to work with the pink and purple background that we got.
Yeah, I know. At least I can see a little bit of it here. Yeah, I was like, oh, how good can it be for $500? You know, you see that so option. How good could it be for $500? But man, it's phenomenal.
No, you're good there. You're good there. It's not going to work on this screen, but it's okay. The Miami Vice theme just.
Yeah. I'll take it. I can see you guys chatting here. Yeah, but it's phenomenal. Even the brake shaft. I got a wood brake shaft. I mean, that's not a very common thing these days, and it's got that great tip on there. That pea shower made it's the C4 hybrid or whatever it is shaft.
It's different and it's very good.
Yeah, huge
major sponsor of women's pool and juniors pool. That's where they thrive. It's where they are at, and it's funny you bring that portion up. We'll get to it later, but Karim said some very interesting things about that today. Yeah,
and that's I look around my pool room. I'm sitting in my pool room here, and it's I buy products that I believe in. So many years I grew up with shit and I didn't have shit, and I started chasing around that Panther logo, and it became everything to me. But it's just not sound items. It's I guess as you get older, like things change for you. You start appreciating shit more. And I look around my room. I got pea shower cues, Viking cues. I got an Olhausen table. Olhausen made those 6 phenomenal tournament tables for the women's 8-ball championship last week. They seem like they're getting back in the game. Where go out and try to buy a diamond table or a restaurant table right now, outside of like a 3-month, 4-month lead time, you're going to be dropping, 10 crackers on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just things are getting priced out, and now it's time for these guys to step up and say, look, you can still get quality shit at fair prices.
Yep.
Here it is. And that's how I felt about Peach Hour Q's. Just absolutely beautiful.
Well, in Peach Hour, they run everything on their Pro Series. You bought a Q for $500, and you can buy Qs up to $4,500, $5,000, whatever you want. So it's not a limiting option. You can buy, and it's all their Pro Series stuff, and they have their other stuff as well, which is a decent price range. And so you have options with them, which is what's amazing.
Yeah. It's I did a video for Magic Rack Roy, and he was sharing a booth with Zen Qs a couple years ago at the
shout out to Roy, shout out to them, by the way.
Yeah, and Jaden,
yeah, man, thank you, man. Appreciate you sharing the show last week.
Yeah, he's such a good kid, man. I see kids all the time. My dad's a school bus driver. I used to work at the school, and kids are fucking shitheads today. He's such a good kid, he's raised from the right stock. So yeah, shout out to Roy and Jaden. But yeah, I'm so happy with that Peach Shower stuff. Like I was saying with the Zen Qs, I'm sure you can, if you want to spend 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 on a Q, you can. It's just about all the little jinglies and spicy stuff you see in there. Inlays and all that. Oh, I got mother of pearl from an ancient oyster.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Qs that the Coe brothers play with that are $50,000. Like, good on you guys.
This is no frills, no thrills. It's straight up wood, but the wood is beautiful.
Yeah,
and I'm just at a point where I appreciate that shit and I love that shit. Even Hammer, he's like, what kind of woods do you want? And I was like, Coke ball and bird's eye maple.
That's it. Bird's eye maple is some of the prettiest. Okay, we're discussing way too much wood on this show to be two dudes just talking around about wood.
I had a couple things. Are you a baseball fan or no? You don't give a shit about it?
I don't give a shit. I will go watch a game and drink all the beers.
My brother, my nephew, big Dodgers fans, and I hear all about, we got Scooble and all this shit.
Well, yeah. No, the group chat, the hockey group chat was popping off about Scooble today. I was like, I don't care, guys. And it's like we don't even know if there's going to be a baseball season next year, and they're part of the reason why. Me being a Mets fan, there's a handful of teams that are luxury tax teams that are paying out the ass, and they're ruining it for everybody. But this Dodger thing has just got out of hand. I was reading before they're like $1 billion in deferred money. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's the truth. $1.1 billion in deferred money, and for 20 years prior to this, the Mets were getting shit on because they were giving Bobby Bonilla $1 million every year in deferred money, and now it's at this his
scale.
Contract's about up, right? Bonilla's only got a few years left, right?
Yeah, I was saying to my dad, he's got a couple of years. I think maybe 2-3 more years left. He's as big as a fucking house too, and it makes sense because he's just picking up $1 million every year. It's like the best sports bookie in town. He's picking it up. Yeah, so with the looming strike and these guys having a monopoly of wealth, man, it's just, it kind of ruins it for me. If I was a Dodger fan, I'd be like, fuck yeah. I'd be so and like the dude said with this fantasy team, I'd be completely amped. But I don't know. It's we all grew up playing Little League, and it was no money involved, and everybody just tried, and it was about how good your coach was and how good you can distribute the wealth of talent on your team, not just like, oh, this team won the World Series, let's take their MVP. We'll do it again next year, and it's too much at this point, and it kind of ruins it for me. It's how does anybody expect to win? How does anybody expect to compete come October if you're just going to go up against a fucking video game super team?
And what's sad is the U.S. tries this with pool, and we still fail.
Yeah. we're importing them on fucking bringing them over, getting them
Doing
visas and
everything we can, and we can't make it work.
Yeah. So Vice City.
Vice City, man. What a tournament. What a good showing. What a good everything about this tournament was fantastic.
Good on Frank, because this was his show, and he was there every minute of every day on the mic alongside of Scott Frost.
Yeah. They did an excellent job. Everything, it was great. I mean, broadcast quality was good, sound quality was good.
Yeah.
No streaming issues, no lag issues.
This was probably the only time a Matchroom event didn't have any issues, because Frank is doing it. And they're borrowing his feed.
Yeah, you're pretty much spot on. It was probably one of the best Matchroom streams they've ever had.
Yeah, even the chat was kind of mellow, except when DQH was playing.
So there were two matches where the chat went stupid. DQH playing, or sorry, not two matches. Every time DQH played, I don't know what they said to him, but they were obviously not nice.
Yeah, a lot of P's, a lot of O's.
Yeah, and then the Tyler and Bergman match, and we'll get into that later. I hate
fucking wait. What a Bergman.
Oh my god, I cannot. No, I cannot wait. Oh, I cannot wait to get into this match when we get there.
Well,
it's gonna be fun.
See, we're all Vice City'd out here, like, our whole background, and man, shout out fucking Restream. Shout out Melina Mike. Thank you for the Restream recommendation, because I've been like a fucking kid in a candy store. Look at our scroll here. How fucking pro is that?
It's fun. It's good.
Wait till I get. I'm gonna fuck you up when we get to the plugs.
Ah, love it.
You're gonna leave. You're gonna shoot more.
I'm just gonna shut it down and walk out. Man, I'm just ready to get into some pool. Let's go.
Yeah, this is what I've been waiting for. I feel like it's just we're with that girl that won't put out. We're tapping around. We're tapping around.
It took us till August to get
just the tip.
August. It took us. We had the Derby back in February, whatever, and now we were just without pool. We had a little bit of had a little bit of a tease with the World 8-Ball, championship from Predator in St. Louis.
Yeah, thank God for them carrying the weight.
My God, they've carried all the weight, because we haven't had anything from Matchroom until now.
Yeah,
finally we've got something. And I'm saying that we didn't have anything because the UK Open sucked and the European Open was worse than anything I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah. But at least we get Taste the Culture episodes. I mean, you gotta appreciate that.
I don't.
Yeah, I was dropping little bombs in the chats. So to me, it was so funny. I don't know if Frank's seen them early or not. I think he's seen a couple of them today, but I was DQH was playing. I was like, man, this is the guy who was the star of Taste the Culture? ? Yeah, what a awesome tournament.
Very good, very good.
Classic billiards, man. I never wanted to go to Florida so bad in my life. I mean, it's usually people from the East Coast retire to Florida, so maybe it's still in the cards for me. But
yeah, Lauderhill, Florida, great pool hall. What a great pool hall owner,
becoming the Mecca of pool.
Yeah, it really is.
They got that nice arena and like throne type chairs.
Those chairs are so ridiculously awesome.
Yeah. But awesome job by Frank and the boys. It was so much little stuff I kind of see as a like a content creator and as a fan of sports my whole life. They the breaks, every break had a miles per hour on it, and everything was broken down. They had stats, who's sinking the one ball on the break, who has a shot on the two, and it was very well done. Like they spared no expense.
And it goes deeper than that, and we'll get into that. I don't know if you've got any of it pulled up or if you've pulled any of it up, but I do. So we can have some fun here in a little bit.
Let's I don't even know where you want to start.
I just want to start in the first round and go on. We got a little bit there in the first round.
Yeah, let's just skip through the highlights of the first
Yeah,
round here.
that's what I've got. That's what I've got for the first round, anyways. All the highlights.
Let me pull this shit up. I got my digital pool here. Okay, so we got round one.
So
Obviously,
round
when
one,
your
there
big
wasn't
swinging dick.
there was not a whole lot that happened in round one because unfortunately it did not end up being a full field. And we had a whole bunch of buys.
Yeah.
But I think one of the most there were two matches that stood out to me in round one. Elliot Sanderson versus Sergio Rivas, which Sergio is a top tier US player. Elliot Sanderson comes over him 9-2. And that's just shocking to me because Sergio, people are in the whispers of Sergio for the Mosconi Cup team. It's out there.
Yeah, this is make or break time. This is where it gets real.
Right. And he just gets destroyed by Elliot Sanderson, the shouter. That's not a good look. That's a very bad look. No offense to Elliot. I know he's been up and coming, and I've been saying that for a while now. He's getting there, but still, Sergio should not be going down like that. And then the next thing that I saw in round one that was just amazing was Landon Hollinsworth taking down Sullivan Clark 9-0. Obviously, Sullivan is more of a B-type player from Australia, but still, he is top 128-ish player in the world.
Yeah.
And for Landon to take him down like that, it's just impressive. No, Vitali did not put on a clinic like that in round one. That was no, that did not actually happen. It looks great though. Somebody screwed the bracket up. It's hilarious to see. I don't know if you saw it on the bracket, but it has him over Mickey Krause 9-0. And Mickey Krause had a bye in the first round.
Yeah, I noticed there's quite a few people with the bye. John Mora, obviously Yap had a bye.
Yeah.
Robbie Capito with the bye.
So they had 108 players out of the 128, so quite a few people had buys.
Dominic Dunn hunting him down at the last minute for that entry fee.
Yeah, he was. He was mobbing them out.
All right, what else you got in the first round here?
Those are the only two matches that really.
What do you got here?
No.
So moving on to, you want to go on to round two?
Yeah, round two is good.
John Mora over Dennis Hatch, 9-4.
Yeah, and that match started out with Dennis Hatch, I think, up 3-2, 3-1, something like that. And then per Dennis Hatch, he didn't do anything but kick at a ball once John Mora saw the table. He was just coming to the table and trying to get out of safeties, and it was not working for him.
AJ Manis kicks the shit out of Vitali, 9-3.
Man, what a match!
Poor Vitali. He looked so good at that. And then last day of K-ball with Fedor, you figured he was just going to roll into this, but I don't know, man. I don't know what happened with his cues. I don't know if he got him back or
you put somebody with different cues and it does make a difference.
Absolutely, 100%. Even if they're the exact same cue, there's something that's different. There's a fraction of an ounce here or there. The way the grip on there is, maybe the seam is in a different spot. I'm telling you, all this shit makes a difference. He may be playing with the same true splice cue that he's had, but I guarantee you there's something different on there. Maybe I'm just a fucking nitwit myself, but I always radar in if I have a new shaft and the logo is lined up differently than the one that's on the butt of my cue. It freaks me the fuck out, and I'll have to turn it a new way. Believe me, I feel like that's taking place for him, because that was a big deal, losing your whole bag like that.
Yeah.
Robbie Capito went hill with an unknown Greek player, Antonis Kakaris. Robbie Capito had a nice solid week. Good week. Definitely survived the scare there. One name I keep seeing pop up over the last few weeks, maybe the last few months, and even in this tournament, Georgi Georgiev.
He's
dude's fucking balling right now.
Balling right now.
Let's see here. What else do we got?
Louis DeMarco, good people. Yeah. Sorry,
Justin Bergman with a good win over David Alcady, 9-7.
Man, dude, what a gutsy win from Bergman on this, because he was down.
He was down early.
I think he was down
like 4 or 5 early.
Yeah, he was down big. He was down decent early. I don't know about big, but he was down decent. He was down 3-1, 4-1, something like that early.
Yeah.
So it's a good gutting out win from him against a top-tier perennial Mosconi Cup player for Europe. Just keep this in mind as we go forward.
Our buddy Max ran into Oliver Zolnoki, who's been playing great recently. That's no reflection on Max. I mean, the dude, Oliver's been going crazy. Just like Georgie.
Hold on. Look at that last message there. Jesus, this guy's just got bad luck lately.
Wow.
That'll throw your head for a loop. Yeah, and Oliver Zolnoki is in 3rd place in the Mosconi standings for Europe, so it's not like he's doing some work.
A few battle of Americans here. Landon Hollingsworth and Hunter Lombardo. Landon Hollingsworth 9-7 over Hunter.
It's a good win from Landon. And then Tyler over Jesse Engel. Jesse Engel put up a pretty good fight. He was up on Tyler to start that match with 3-1, 4-2, stuff like that. So it's a good little comeback from Tyler there to get it put together and take care of business the way he's supposed to.
Let's see. What do we got here? You got anything in the loser rounds you want to go through?
Not a lot. Not until we get towards the end, really.
All American players that nobody really know.
Yeah, winner's qualification. We just roll through that.
Yeah, loser round 2. Marco Tucher coming through there.
Yeah, man.
Beating Americans. He had a nice run.
He did.
What do we got here? Winner round 3.
Yep.
Yap over Eduard Bregu.
Man, and Bregu's a solid player. I mean, he didn't get there by luck, like he's a good guy. And then where are we at here? Mario He over John Mora 9-2.
Yeah.
Whew. You think when you see Panda do that hey man, you start thinking Panda's gonna get one.
He's in perfect position. I would love to. I feel like if anybody is owed it, he's owed it.
Panda, yeah. Victor over Sanjan Pelovanovic, 9-4. Demetrius Lakutis over Gerson Marson, 9-5. FSR coming over AJ Manis. It's a good little match there.
Yeah, that's a FSR is one of those guys. I always said his safety plays better than his actual shooting and everything. Yeah. He worked that young man into a frenzy there.
Mickey Krause over the Grapefruit. Hill 9-8. Your boy Robbie takes down Alexis Peixels.
Yeah, that's and Alexa the previous round taking out Max.
Yeah,
and Alexa's been playing some great pool himself.
Yes,
I feel like Robbie's knocking on the door, man. He's always one of those guys. It's like once he starts hanging around in like the 16s and the 8s, I feel like that's like his striking distance for him. Claudio over Fraser Patrick 9-5. Good match between Eklund Kachi and Georgi Georgiev when Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. We skip through these.
Bergman over Arseni 9-6. Another good win for Bergman.
Yeah, that's a good win for him.
You take down Alcady, you take down Arseni. I mean, Arseni's not that kind of player. But I mean, he did win the Manila Open over Jason Shaw a year ago. So it's not like Arseni's some scrub that Bergman's beating out here. I mean, the guy can play pool. He took down a 128 player field or 200, whatever it was, single elimination field out there in the Philippines, and just took it down and won the stupid thing.
Well, Jason Shaw kind of helped him a little bit.
A little bit. However, Arseni leading into that beat Shane Van Boning at the U.S. Open last year as well. So Arseni's got some wins under his resume. I mean, he's a solid guy.
Let's see here. You want to move into the knockouts? You want to go to the round of 32?
We can do that. However, Oliver Sholnaki just blasts Tyler Steyer, unfortunately, 9-2 in the winners qualification. But yeah, let's move on to 32.
Let's see here.
I do have one thing to bring up. Christopher Tevez beats Dong Kwok Hong 9-6.
Yes.
As well. That's a solid win for Tevez. Sorry. All right. Yeah. So 32.
He's DQH is he won Premier League in the same place. It's
check your Instagram.
All right. I'll send it to him real quick. Let's just get through this stuff. We'll get into maybe like the final 8, and then I'll bring him in.
Yeah. Perfect.
Where we at here? So Yap over Alexa 11-5. Mario He over Gerson Martinez. Gerson Martinez, I've been seeing him hanging around and
he's hanging around. The thing is, he has such a jumpy. If you watch him play, he jumps nonstop, and it just holds him back. That last little bit that he needs on those balls you expect him to make, he misses a random ball here and a random ball there because he just gets up on everything.
Good matchup between Victor Zielinski and Dennis Grabe. Went Hill. Dennis Grabe edged him out 11-10.
Once again, same thing with you're thinking about Panda. Dennis Grabe, he gets by Victor Zielinski, and you're like, maybe it's his time. Maybe he's
Dennis Grabe. He's Mr. Steady Eddie. He is
always right there, making you think, "Hey, I'm going to do it." And then,
what do we got here? Brigo
over FSR, man.
Yeah,
very good tournament.
Very
good tournament. Taking FSR Hill and beating him is just impressive.
I think the standout of this round, the matchup we were all watching, we were watching Josh Filler steamroll DQH, and then dog here, dog there. Trying to be
the
too
thing
fancy.
Is, I think DQH's style of play counteracts everything that Josh Filler does.
Yeah,
because
he's a show pony. He wants to get out and run.
You have the fast guy that walks and goes and shoots and just runs around the table and does his thing, where DQH will lull you into submission. He just takes his time with every little shot and just walks around the table so lackadaisically, and it's frustrating to watch. I mean, I hate watching him play pool because it's frustrating. He just doesn't care. That's the way his body language represents it, is that none of this matters. And then he just beats the crap out of you. It's amazing.
Robbie steamrolled over Arseni in this round, 11-2. At that point, I was like, man, this is Robbie's looking good here. This could be his time. And then same thing, he ran into DQH in the next round. Fader over Nicholas Tan, not the easiest time, 11-9.
Got it done though.
Marco Tucher sends home Big Kachi, 11-9. Landon Hollingsworth, 11-8 over Christopher Tevez. Good matchup here with Pius and AJ Manis. Went Hill. AJ edged him out, 11-10.
Good on AJ.
Here's a solid matchup and a solid win for Claudio. Obviously we all know who won today, but these are things that will season a youngster like this Mark
Yeah.
Bisterbosch, ultra vet, solid
Yeah.
as they come. Good, solid fight win for Claudio here, 11-8. I'm gonna skip this one. We'll talk about this
Yeah.
at the end here. Oliver Zolnoki once again
Over
stops
John Mora.
Mora. Yeah,
Such a solid
that's a
thing.
solid win. 11-10. Carlo Beato, just too much for Georgiev.
Yep.
This is I was watching Carlo Beato play last night, man. He's fucking so good.
So good.
I see
Insanely
people just
good.
stroke Efren Reyes and Jose Perica, and those are great fucking players. But I think Carlo Beato might be the best Filipino of all time. Don't shoot me fucking hate mail and throw lumpia at me when I'm walking down the street. But I think Carlos Beato is the best Filipino of all time. He's got to be.
Yeah.
Let's. You want to add Frank?
Yeah, add Frank. I'm gonna dip for half a second. Add Frank. I'll be right back.
All right, we're gonna add on the star of the show here, the guy who truly put Vice City together, Frank Mieletti. Frank's our buddy. You know, he's been on several times here. While Jeff gets rid of some whiskey and makes room for some more, we'll get Frank on here. Frank, what a going wire to wire, man. Noon to midnight and then staying a little bit longer. I would have been wanting to get the hell out of there, taking smoke breaks and chicken wing breaks and all that shit. Good on him, man. He did a great job. Same with Scott Freezer. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of the Freezer, but outstanding job. Did an outstanding job. And they had these guys spread out. You know, they had the Don Weir Memorial going on, and Jeremy Jones was there, and obviously SVB and Sky were there.
No Frank.
Yeah, I sent him the thing. He should be on in a second.
Yeah, no. So, man. So now we've got the match.
Yeah, the matchup. It was the I guess match of the day. The highly.
It might be the match. Unfortunately, I think it's the match of the tournament. And it shouldn't be, but I think it is. At least on the American side of things.
Yeah,
right?
for the American, hell yeah, it's the
it was the match. It was the match of the tournament for us.
There he is. What's up, brother?
What's up, boys?
My man.
I'm dead ass tired.
Praises, man. You're the star of the show, man. That's going fucking wire to wire out there, man.
Hotel Wi-Fi.
Did he Diana already?
He oh boy.
Are the Bears really moving to Indiana? I hope not, man, because that's
yes, it's done. It's over. Bye.
People poke fun about the Jets and the Giants playing in fucking Jersey. I hope to God they're.
Oh wait, nope. Frank, you are.
He's frozen.
Frozen.
He's eating all those.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Oh well.
He'll come back.
He'll come back.
All right, so we'll just move along. This
Bergman and Stock. Like I hated this. I hated them playing in the round of 32. There was no good that could come of this matchup in this round. Like nothing good was gonna happen here.
This was I don't know. This seemed like a fight of who is gonna stand out on U.S. Moscone points.
You know what?
It's gonna be one or the other.
Tyler Steyer
went and
stood up. He stood up and said, "I'm the real Slim Shady. I am standing up." I mean, that's what he said. Like, I mean, he opens the match with a 3-pack. He just puts together 3 break and runs.
Yeah.
Bergman dead hooks his ass, and then he just kicks out of it and flukes in the 9-ball off of it to go up 4-0. It's just insane, you know? And at this point in the match, YouTube chat is going, oh, here's what's amazing about this. This is the duality of man. And the same people said the same shit, right? Bergman's a favorite from here. Bergman's going to win. Tyler has no chance. He's going to choke it away. It's over. Bergman wins. Bergman's the favorite. He's down 4-0, and the YouTube chat is just dumping on Tyler. And it's like, what is wrong with you people? The guy just put together a 3-pack. He makes a ridiculous kick that you just don't see, and he shits the 9-ball in. Did he really shit it in? I don't know. He had to know that he had a chance to make the 9-ball when he was kicking at it, but it went. He has a 2-9, beautiful shot. I think he gets up 5-0, and then the match seesaws, and he ends up winning 11-7.
Yeah.
So he wins 11-7. He wins 11-7 after putting up a 3-pack to start the match, and kicks like a mule to get out of a ridiculous safe that Bergman played on him, and makes the 9 doing it. So you're up 4 racks.
It's like everybody was turning on each other, though. It's like, so even Scott Frost was saying, "Oh, this is where Tyler starts to get a little funny," and it's like it's never good enough. He could have won 11-0, and it still wouldn't have been good enough.
Right, it wouldn't have mattered. And then he wins, and then everybody just turns on Bergman.
Yeah, of course.
And it's like, what do you mean? He plays Ultimate Pool. He can't play big table 9-ball anymore. He sucks.
What's up, boys? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There we go. Long week.
Long week. Hotel Wi-Fi, everything. All
my shit's packed up and in the case, getting ready to get sent home. How'd you like the event?
Loved it.
Man, we I don't know if you seen when we started, man. We were singing your praises. We were saying
I just got on. We just got back to the hotel.
Yeah, I said this is the first time there's been a Matchroom event and there hasn't been any fucking problems, and it's because you guys are running it.
Yeah, it was. So Dominic Dunn and his wife ran the bracket for me. Not for me. No, they ran the bracket. I did all the production. Yeah, I did all the production. Scott came in for the commentary, and Dave and Leah were hosts. And it was just a collaboration.
The woman in the white shirt
that's Dave. That's Dave's wife, Leah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so the dual collaboration, I was running Matchroom's YouTube and running mine at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And my final numbers for this afternoon, not including tonight's last 2 matches, 750,000 views and a little over 5,200 new subscribers.
That's the first thing I noticed, because I always seen like your subscriber count was around 25. And then I was looking at it today and it was at 29. I was like, wow, this is a fucking score for him.
Oh, yeah, I absolutely made out. It was I'll be honest with you, it was Duan Qua Kong. That fucking guy is a machine. Bro, I think the entire Vietnam at one point was signed on. Like I was taking pictures and sending them to my friend Michelle.
They were using the same router.
There was no English in the YouTube chat. There was no English.
So I was actually responding to them in Vietnamese. And in the middle of the one match, I literally shut the stream down on the side table of Duan Quoc because somebody was pirating my shit. And I said, if you don't get them shut down now, I'm shutting it down and nobody's watching it. Within 3 minutes, all the Vietnamese people reported that channel and shut their asses down.
No!
And they were like, I said, we so sorry. Like, they were all about, like, apologizing to me. And, it was great, though.
That's where I watched Mosconi Cup and Reyes Cup.
It was fun. Everything was great. Tournament went very well. I think it ran smoothly. Few people, that were a little uppity, but, we put them in their place. But other than that, I think everything went good.
Did that person's first name start with a J?
Yes, it did. And it was a little extra.
Oh my god.
Day one, I thought we were gonna every day we got off on time, which was great.
Mhm.
Day one, fucking 5 minutes into it, we had internet issues, and I think the table 4 went down. But we did 4 live stream tables, so BSN had tables like 1, 2, 3, and 4,
Mhm.
and you know, you might have like we were trying to put the juiciest matches out there, but like at one point I realized like Federer never came into the arena. We never actually had an arena match with Federer. And I was talking to Scott
Yeah.
Frost about it, and he was like, "Why is Federer not on a stream?" I'm like, "Buddy, who do I kick for Federer?" Like at
Well,
one point,
Federer just didn't play anybody that made sense to put him on the stream
so
table.
where I was going to get at was the final 32. You got Federer, Nicholas Tan. Do I bump Duan Kwok Hong and Josh Filler for
No,
that?
definitely not.
Absolutely not. Yeah, like so. I mean, I had to make business decisions, and Matchroom never once messaged me, and I mean this in a good way. So like, they never once messaged me like, "Hey, this isn't right," or you should have maybe did this match. They basically trusted me, and I basically felt no news was good news.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
No,
ask.
you're right. Well, this is on
she
Federer.
talking-
If Federer would have done what he was supposed to do, you'd have had the match that everybody
I was praying for it. I was praying for it.
Federer versus AJ Manis would have been the match, and it would have been so amazing to see.
So even the first round, if Ecklet would have did what he was supposed to do, we'd have got Federer and Ecklet round 2.
Good match, yeah.
Wow.
And the shitty part was, so I was like all the graphics I was creating on the fly too. So like
You're looking at the round coming up, going, I'm going to create
so like
this
the
graphic
matchup
and-
part, I was creating them ahead of time, and I put a shit ton of fucking work into the Federer Ecklet one, and I keep looking at the score, and I'm like, shit. And then Federer AJ would have been just a knockout.
Yeah.
And then obviously when the streams were done for the tournament, I didn't want that shit on Matchroom's page because I didn't want Matchroom freaking out. So we dropped the streams, and then we came back up like an hour later with the action matches, and even then they were getting a couple thousand people at a time watching. I think everybody just was wanted to be part of pool this weekend, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
You said Matchroom wasn't talking to you, but yeah, one of my questions was, so there's nothing. Emily's not saying, "Oh, good job, bad job, do more of this, less of this."
I'll probably get a message tomorrow, but like I did hear from their production manager Jake, and he was like, "Great job." Like when I say I didn't hear from them. It wasn't like they weren't micromanaging me during the show. I was getting like at the end of the day or first thing in the morning, like, "Hey, mate, great job. Everything looks great." So for me, that was home runs. Matchroom's not going to, they're not going to blow me. They're just going to tell me you're doing a good job. And the one guy, Jake, though, he did give me a great compliment. He goes, I love that your show is kind of mimicking ours. He goes, you learned a lot when you're at PLP, which I did. When I ran to PLP, I only knew how to live stream my show.
Right.
But then I learned their way, which was a production style way. So I kind of brought that into the whole aspect of this show. Now I had some people that were giving me shit about the Grand Theft Auto theme, but
how can you shit on that? That's
well,
what this whole thing's about.
If you have ever been down here, the classics, you would understand that after hanging out here.
It's called the Vice City Classic.
Yeah.
Think of, like, can we not just look at every flyer that's been put out and everything?
Well,
get some common sense. I mean,
the color schemes that we did, like I could tell immediately it was going through like my feed. If I was going through quick, I could tell immediately if it was something that we posted because of the colors.
Yeah.
The purples and the pinks. This event originally was called the Gator Open. And
this is much more preferred.
Yeah, I told Dave that we should call it the Vice City Open, and then that's when we switched it. And I just ran with a straight up GTA theme. I even got in touch. I got in touch with Rockstar Energy. I was trying to get them.
That orange and blue is just hideous. So
yeah,
I am. It also doesn't help that I'm a Florida State fan, so the Gator Open and me would have issues.
Yeah, but and then I started messing around a little bit towards the end, like the last couple graphics where the final 4 graphics I did chat GPT them. I'm not gonna lie to anybody.
Yeah, they're still good looking though.
But I with doing a video game, with doing a video game theme, I could get away with it, because it's a video game style thing. But then at the end, when I did the final matchup, I told the ChatGPT to make it look like it was two competing mobsters. That's why like Claudio's sitting there with a big ass cigar and Mickey's chilling. Like,
But I mean, here's the thing: we got the. I won't say that the Albanian mob was in town, but I mean, listen, it's Claudio Cat. It's what Albania is known for. Like, so this fits.
you know, I've been following the tour now for 5-6 years, and I'm not saying it because I was involved, but I think this was the best rankings event that they had stateside. The Perry Open a couple years ago was phenomenal because it had so much of the Japanese and Chinese talent. But I think stateside, this was the best rankings event that's been stateside.
And we're discounting like the U.S. Open, correct?
Yeah, well, yeah, no
Obviously.
majors. Yeah,
no, 100%, 100%. You're
just
correct.
the rankings events.
You're 100% correct. I'm not just blowing smoke because you're sitting.
Yeah,
right. It is. It was 100%.
I mean, there were so many good, and we actually lost some good players, like Lucas getting hurt, Torsten at the last minute, kind of not being able to come. There's a couple of European players too. I forget their names. I forget, but a couple of them didn't come. Like it was, yeah, we wound up with 105, which was kind of shitty. I wanted 128, but it was like the players, the people that just wanted to see their name on the list. You know, people, like it is what it is. But I still think 105 was pretty good.
It's a solid event.
So what's the goal for me? If Matchroom says, look, we want you to do more events or all of our events, is that something you're open to, or you got too much going on your own?
I know I'll never get a major, meaning like the U.S. Open or anything like that, because that's a full like. I tried to mimic as close as I could to them, but I'm only one person. They have a staff of like 60 that do the U.S. Open and those big events. But I would do any rankings event, of course. You know, it's just about can I get there and do I get paid?
Yeah.
You know, but I'm hoping that people see what I can produce, and I'll start getting the gigs. You know, that it'll start coming through BSN versus. Yeah, I thought the coolest thing this weekend was you see those little vignettes I do where it's like Mickey Krause and you're watching the Billiard Sports Network and I'm Josh Triller. Yeah. Aloysius came up to me and was like, I'm upset that I don't have one of them. So we filmed one from Aloysius. I thought that was the coolest shit that he wanted.
I didn't see the one with Aloysius. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it's not up there yet because we filmed it just today.
Oh, okay.
But he was upset that he didn't have one.
So I've got to say this about all of those that you did. Every single one of them looked like they were a hostage, trying not to get their heads cut off, except for Mickey. Mickey was the only person that looked like he was not being held hostage by the Taliban.
Yeah.
Message home to his family.
I still have about 5 or 6 that we haven't posted. I have a couple of the guys that are like I have Felix Vogel, I have Lee Van Corteza, and I actually did them to where they say it in their own language and then I subtitle it. So they speak their native tongue.
Okay.
And then underneath of it is the subtitle of what they're saying.
Very good. That is actually a very good idea.
But if you noticed, I was doing the smart shit. I was playing like Johan Chua and Efren, and I was playing them when one of the Asian or Filipinos were on because I wanted them to feel like, oh shit, he knows our people. It's. I mean, obviously, I think it worked. I was trying to do some market shares on that one, but
got to. Asian market's big.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're commenting everything. The break, how hard
break
the break was with the mile per hour, and
the only thing that's
stats.
The only thing we couldn't get to work, which I know what we did wrong, and it'll be fixed next time. We couldn't do the post game interviews. So we had tried to set it up, and there was about a 2-second delay from the sound and their lips. So they would be talking, you'd see their lips moving, and then the volume would come in, and it just looked like shit. And so the girl, Nate from Game On, I felt bad because she came all the way out, and we just weren't able to do it.
Yeah, everything was solid, man. So are you and You and Scott Frost a little bit closer now. You guys spent so much time elbow to
I
elbow
was
there.
well. Scotty and I are we've been friends for a couple of years, but it's funny with Scott and I. Like sometimes, like we were going through it the one day, we were just tired, and at one point, like I think I screwed up a screen switch or something like that. He kind of threw his hands up in the air, and I looked at him. I said, "Don't start. Like it's hot. We've been here 10 hours. Don't start shit."
Oh man.
So what's the
Uh-oh.
Turn around. He's like, "Buddy, you
Oh,
good?"
there we go.
Shit. Can you hear me?
yeah, you just lost
You got me,
for a
guys?
second.
Okay.
So what's the scene? Are you yeah, you're good. Are you behind like a piece of glass, or can you see the tables, or you just got straight monitors in front of you?
Nope. I think he's gone.
Froze him again.
Froze. Live TV. All right. Well, so back to Bergman, Tyler.
Yeah, we'll be back.
So speaking of Frank, with all the stats and everything that he had, let's see if I can make this maybe work. I don't know. So here we go. The pool stats guy. Make sure I get the website. It's poolstatsguy.com/BSN. Tons of matches with a whole bunch of stuff going on, just broke down by everything that happens. Like, how cool is this to just get a quick overview of the highlights of the match?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Break and run, break and run, break and run. Pockets after opponent safety. I mean, fantastic stuff here, right? Just breaks the whole match down for you.
Ball in hand due to safety. So
Yeah.
that's saying Tyler Steyer has 7.
No, so yeah.
Hmm.
So just
Tyler Steyer 10 breaking runs.
no.
What am I seeing? Oh, so rack.
Yeah, rack. Right. Which rack it was
Oh, okay.
in the match. Yeah.
Oh, and it has the time and everything. Wow.
Yeah.
And what is this? This is off of BSN or this is
This is from the poolstatguy.com/BSN.
Oh. We're getting fine-tuned now.
Fine-tuned. And they've got multiple matches with this kind of stuff broke down in it. And it goes deeper than that. I mean, it just goes, you've got your overall stats that can be pulled up, your offense, defense, everything that happened. Just a overall good picture of a match. So if you didn't have a chance to watch it, you can actually see what happened in it without being an idiot and just talking like a moron. But
you see that one in the side stat right there.
Yeah,
alone.
Such a good stat. So the second, I don't remember where we exactly left off. The second that Bergman won, Tyler won, everybody went to, well, Bergman's playing Ultimate Pool. He's playing on the bar box. He sucks. He's
now.
terrible.
We don't want him on the Mosconi Cup team.
Guys, first of all, this is one match. Who cares? Bergman just beat Al-Kaidi. He just beat Arseni. He's doing good work for his first actual tournament in years. I mean, he played the PLP. Fine. It's not a real tournament. This is his first Matchroom event since, I guess, the Mosconi Cup back in 2019. Right? 7 years since he's played a Matchroom event, probably, give or take.
Yeah, but this is exactly what the guy didn't want to do was travel, and now he's traveling to the total end.
Florida, and he loses to Tyler in the round of 32, but he still had a good showing in this tournament. He got to the round of 30. He got to the round of 32 without a loss. Tyler didn't get to the round of 32 without a loss. He got the crap kicked out of him by Oliver Shlonaki.
Yeah.
Who had a better tournament here?
I think we're going to get to.
You can split hairs here, but it's irrelevant. Both players played good. Both players did what they were supposed to do. It's just annoying to watch people judge a whole player's career and what they can do going forward by one match. It's so stupid.
Well, of course, and that goes into the 950 Fargos that we always talk about.
Right.
It's nothing's ever good enough.
These guys could have met in the finals, and it would have been a problem. There would have been an issue. Somehow, it would have been like, oh, well, he can't beat him, so he sucks.
Yeah.
No matter who won or lost this match, people were going to just dump on the U.S. because we suck. Sorry. Anyway.
It's the same people that were complaining, like Frank was saying, we're complaining about the colors of the event. Who fucking gives a shit? Who fucking gives a shit? You can't have anything anymore.
It's the Vice City Open or Vice City Classic. Of course, it's purple and pink. It's what we're doing. Have you not paid attention to classic billiards?
It's their whole colorway. I gotta admit, I hope every event's that color. I mean, it looks fucking great. Look at our.
Don't hope every event's that color. Stop it.
I don't know. It just looks awesome.
You're gonna get a pink table and you're gonna like it.
Oh my god, the ham cloth.
Anyway, all right. So we're out of the round of 32. We're off to 16.
All right, 16. Nice matchup with Aloysius Yap and Mario He.
Very well done.
11-9. Here we have a matchup of Estonians and Greek, Dennis Grabe and Dimitris Lukados. That went hill. Dennis Grabe edged him 11-10. Mickey Krause ended the tournament for Brigu.
Good tournament for Brigu, like we said, man. Very well done from him. I do think he should have beat Mickey Krause, though.
One thing I kept writing in the chat when Mickey was playing, I would write, man, look at that dag-ass rune inlay. I heard Scott Frost said something about the cue. I caught like the tail end of it. He said he tried it.
He said he tried it. It was not a low deflection shaft at all, and he loved it. So very much so an old style playing cue. Yeah. Fair enough. Listen, if you like that kind of thing, if that's the kind of thing you like, then you like it. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Good on him. You know.
Yeah.
Whether he actually liked it or not, who knows? It's Scott Frost. He's a car salesman at times.
And he was touching Claudio Cacci in that picture.
DQH, man, over your boy.
DQH over Robbie Capito, man. I really thought Robbie Capito was gonna look. He made it to the round of 16. I mean, to me, that's a great.
And in this tournament, making it to the round of 16 is saying something. It was a stacked field, especially once you got to the last 32. Like you get into the last 16, you're doing something.
And this is kind of a little bit of medicine for the Euro guys and the Asian guys. Now they know what our guys go through when we got to travel over there to the Philippines and to Vietnam. Yeah. You come over here, you take a nice 20-hour flight, and you got to deal with jet lag and all that shit and time changes. How does it feel? But anyway,
apparently it feels pretty good.
I can see a lot of these guys who are killers that just no-showed or had bad days, and I can see like that being a factor.
Yeah, 100%.
Marco Tucher, the outstanding run for him. The round of 16 sent home Fedor 11-7.
He was ahead the whole way. This wasn't some weird thing. He was just up in this match from the start. Federer tried to come back and just could not get it done. Not good for us. Marco Tucci's a good player, and he's been steadily rising and coming up. He showed a lot at the Derby this year as well. But it's Federer. He's supposed to win. He's supposed to win this match.
This is why he's got a trinket or a product with his name on it, because he's supposed to win. This guy just won't go away. AJ Manis, here he is.
I was actually a little surprised at this. I did not think. Let me rephrase that. I'm not surprised, but I thought Landon Hollingsworth was turning something on, and I thought he was going to get through here.
Yeah.
I mean, he had just beat Chris Tevez, which is a strong player, super strong. So I figured he might get through AJ, and unfortunately, it just did not happen. And because, he beat Chris Tevez, he beat Sullivan Clark 9-0. I was thinking, hey, maybe we're going to get something from Landon Hollingsworth finally and get him somewhere up top and get going. And it just didn't come through, unfortunately.
If you're American and you'll make that push now or the next 4 weeks, back of the bus, baby.
Yep.
Claudio Cacci kicked the crap out of Tyler Steyer, sent him home.
Just beat the crap. I mean, it was never even a match. Listen, Tyler getting to 4 was impressive. And it turns out the way that Claudio is playing, that I don't know if this is as much a reflection on Tyler as it is on Claudio.
Not at all. Not at all.
Like, and there are going to be people that go, "Oh, he can't even beat a 19-year-old kid." And
just looking back at Claudio's scores, he
Marco Tucci for Team USA. There we go. We're done. Let's go. Frank in the chat just said it. Marco Tucci, Team USA next year. We're in.
Yeah, lives in Dallas. Is a 3-year visa.
Maybe. Let's go. Sorry, but people just want to dump on players. So, but Claudio just fucking did his thing.
Yes, he did. Beato, good match with him and Oliver Zolnoki.
Yep.
11-8. That's strictly experience in that. Moving on to the Elite Eight.
Dennis Gray fails this as usual.
Outclassed, overworked, show pony against the working horse. Mickey Krause and DQH. This was a good match.
I gotta say, I once again did not think Mickey was going to get through this one.
Yeah, this is not a match. I don't see him. I don't see him gutting out a match like this. But
like,
sure enough, I stand corrected.
I think it's 80-20 that DQH beats Mickey. Like, I think 8 out of 10 times, I think DQH beats Mickey. So, good on Mickey for getting through him.
Marco Tucci, the new American,
with the new American,
flashing the red, white, and blue, sends home Superboy there or whatever he is.
AJ Manis,
preteen boy.
He is just. They anointed him so early. Yeah. What, 18 months ago, a year ago, whatever it was, that he's going to be the next rock star in this world.
Savannah at least had to work at it. I mean, this guy just, hey, you want the front seat? Take the front seat.
And I'm not saying he won't be it, because he could be. He's got the skills. He's got everything that needs to be. In another year or two, I think he'll be front and center, but he's not quite there.
Once he hits puberty and gets through junior high, I think sky's the limit.
Man.
Anyway, Marco Tucci sends home Wonder Boy, Superboy, whatever he is, whatever Robert Redford bat he is. Claudio Cacci. This might be his big win of the tournament. 11-9 over Carlo Beato.
And we're in the 8. We're in the quarterfinals here. We're not the semis or the finals, but taking down Carlo at that point, and you look at the field that's left, you go, well, meh. You just kind of shrug your shoulders and go, I just beat Carlo Beato, and you look at everybody left and you go, I'm good. I win. Yeah. You have to think when you beat Carlo Beato here, I've won the tournament. I can't lose. I have done what I need to do. Everybody else is fodder. I'm just going to chew them up and spit them out.
And I don't know what his brother is what Eklund Kachi is saying to him. Eklund's obviously been in these situations.
Yeah.
Obviously, it must pay a great deal of help and support for Claudio to be 20 years old and to have a brother who's been through all this shit.
Yes.
You know.
Now, how much does young brother listen to older brother? Who actually knows? Because siblings and listening to each other.
Yeah, I mean it's got to be a lot.
But
though.
there has to be a decent bit here because they're both doing the same thing, right? I mean,
he would have to be an idiot to say, "Look, Eklund, stay the fuck out of my business." You know.
Well, listen, or maybe he is doing that and going, "Hey, Eklund, maybe you should listen to me." I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get fucking perfection tattooed on my neck. Final four. You know, this is today started. Mickey Krause jumps up on Aloysius Yap, and I think people are stunned at this point. I heard Frost saying, "Oh, I guess he's not awake yet," or something like that. Mickey Krause beat his ass.
Apparently, Yap has been sick all week.
He got that Josh Miller flu.
Well, it's not from eating bad food, obviously, because Yap eats plenty. But you know, you travel overseas, you plane flights, and everything else. Chances are you're going to get sick. You're going to feel like crap, and playing pool feeling like crap. Yeah, Lucius Yap still makes it to the semifinals. That's just how good he is. And apparently it's going to eventually take its toll because he didn't look right throughout the tournament. He really didn't. There were things that you just watched in this game where he did not look the way he's supposed to look.
He could have had the bird flu and the Taco Bell shits. The way Mickey Krause was shooting the ball today.
I don't know if it would have mattered. Yeah. He might have got another game or two in. Who knows? But good on Mickey. Mickey played. Unfortunately, Mickey played his best match in the semifinals.
One match too early.
Yeah.
Out there somewhere in North Carolina, there's got to be a Mike DeShane going,
I beat this guy. I beat the brakes off this motherfucker. I can do this. Oh, my God. He makes the Moscone Cup team 2 years ago. I can do it.
800 Fargos. I had that for a decade. Shout out, Mike. Where are you at, man? Why aren't you here? So Mickey Krause, 11-5 over Aloysius Yap. Kicked the crap out of him. It's just from the get-go.
But Aloysius made it close. I think he had it 4-3. It got back to 4-3, and it was like, oh, so Aloysius is cut, and then it just went sideways quickly.
They were saying that Frank said he left around 1:00 in the morning, and that Mickey was still there.
Yeah, after Mickey got the crap beat out of him by AJ Manis, by the way. Let's
yeah. The other matchup in the final four here was Claudio Cacci and Marco Tucci. This was a match that same thing with Mickey Krause. Claudio jumped out, and started to run away, and good on Marco for making it close.
I mean, it was a long way away. Like Claudio put him in the dirt.
Ran the McDermott Open. Oh yeah, Eklund wins. Yeah. Frank got the Kachi connection.
Eklund's going to give you 5% of his winnings.
Frank, I want you to know I sent you a whole $1.99 today for my shameless Q-Tang Clan plug. I pay for my jelly, whether it's a scoop or a little tip on the knife. All right, so Mickey and Claudio, they wax in the semis to meet up in the finals. And was this one ever in doubt?
No, not really. Mickey had a lead for a minute, right? Like, but
Yeah, it was very, very limited. Maybe Claudio got off and running.
yeah. So let's see here. Where are we at here? Let's go. Yeah. So here's our match as a general whole. So yeah, Mickey gets the first two on the board, and then it just slowly but quickly, breaks Claudio's way. I mean, grabs the first two racks, Claudio ties it, Mickey comes back, and then it just goes, just slips away fast.
Yeah, you can see even the ones that Mickey has, like it's a dry break, ball in hand, and a break and run. So it's that tells you everything you need to know right there. This was
well, and
the
then
Claudio show.
And Claudio gets missed by opponent, missed by opponent, missed by opponent.
Yeah,
like
break and run, break and run, break and run. Yeah,
man, you get 3 misses. Like Mickey Krause isn't supposed to miss 3 times in a row in a like. It's just at this level, if you miss, you're dead, and you can't do it 3 racks in a row. So here we are, Claudio Cacci, my man. He is working his way. He's working his way back to Florida in December/November. He's working there.
He's gonna have to apply for a visa here.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Claudio is your Vice City champion. Like Frank was saying, he has a tremendous record with the Caccis. They should be sending him like a Philly steak made of goat head or whatever they eat over there. Overall, overall great production by Frank and everybody. Obviously he killed it with all his on-screen graphics and all that shit. Did you have a high point of the event as a whole? Just anything?
I wouldn't say a high point, but it's really the Bergman Tyler match. I enjoyed watching that match. I enjoyed watching both players. I was happy both players at least got to the final 32. Because if one of them didn't qualify for this to the last 32, it would have been a problem. But them both getting there, good deal. I'm just copacetic. I'm happy with the way things are slowly starting to go.
What about any low points? Was there anything that you would change or anything you didn't like? Just something negative? If you had to choose, you don't have to. I'm saying if there was one for you.
No, I don't think so. The only small thing, and this is on Tyler's benefit here, I think Tyler basically rolled off of the match with Bergman and rolled into his next match. I know I looked it up on Digital Pool to confirm that happened, and the timestamps on there didn't confirm that, but I swear to God, it was a 5-minute break between the matches, and Digital Pool doesn't show that, but I think there's a time mix-up somewhere. But I think Tyler should have taken 20 or 30 extra minutes in between his match with Bergman and his next match. But outside of that, with the production and the showing and everything else, no, it was all solid, man. Like, we didn't have dead time on the tables very much.
Yeah.
Commentary was good. I didn't notice any lag issues, quality issues, stream issues. Everything I saw was almost perfect. There was a couple little glitches here and there, I think, with I think Frank was talking over when he went to commercial a couple times, but who cares? Like, little things in life.
Yeah, for me, the high point was when I would click my subscription tab on YouTube and I would see live. I had all these boxes of different matches to choose from, and as a pool fan, as a
Man,
guy who's
so great.
who's been in the game for years and who does a show about the game, that to me is like being a pig in shit. That
Yeah, man.
having options and choices, and oh fuck, these guys are going slow. Let me bounce over this one. So I mean that's a high point to me, and to me that's all Frank, because that's shit that we don't
Yep.
get with the cheapest chips World 9-Ball Tour, which apparently I seen Frank type to somebody that there's a new app coming out tomorrow for them. So that remains to be seen. But it was always something
fucking time.
On the WNT TV. If you maximize the screen big, it's a problem. You have to watch it with the
on your
ads
TV. Yeah.
There's always fucking something going on. This one was just pure pleasure.
Yep.
From a guy like us.
And there was no paywall. Once again.
Right. 100% free, 100% interactive.
It's amazing
productive.
how our best pool streams that we ever get, there's not a paywall behind them.
Yeah.
They're not behind a paywall. The best streams we get, no paywall.
Yeah. And the ones that are dog shit, you got to pay for.
Yep. Week in, week out, doesn't matter. Non-paywall pool streams somehow have better quality and work better than paywalled ones. I don't know why this is, but it's a fact.
Yeah, something's not jiving. That's why I wish. Hey, go worry about snooker. Worry about darts. You know, give Frank and Scott Frost a piece of this American market or whatever, and let them do their thing. You want to fucking control the UK Open, go right ahead. But let them at least have this and control this, because obviously this event speaks for itself. We had an event that was outstanding. People showed up to. No errors, no flaws. Great event, good money. Nobody's bitching. They said there was an internet problem to start the event, or Frank did. Obviously, he would know. He was on the stream. Yeah,
he did everything. I didn't know about it. So cool.
But good on them. Overall, as a whole, the only thing I even wrote down as a negative was, and it's not on Frank. It's not on the event. It's with the Fargo system. It's like, how many 800 Fargos out there, and how many of these 800 Fargos were you like, I just don't buy it? Do you feel like that's a flawed system? I mean, because I feel like something needs to change with that.
Overall, no. I don't. I think it's pretty decent. You're going to watch some weird stuff happen from time to time, though. Just like with any rating systems, you're going to watch random things happen. I think Fargo is pretty accurate as a general whole. If you watch enough of it and you look at enough handicap tournaments that are based off of it, and you look at the top pros enough, you start to realize the top. Honest to goodness, I don't know if anything much above a 780 really makes a difference. Right.
Yeah, because obviously Mickey Krause wasn't an 800. He was close to 800, but he wasn't an 800.
But like I think when you start getting at your high 700s and your 820s, whatever the top thing is now, 830, I don't care. There is so little of a difference in those points. I think the higher you get, the less the points matter, as opposed to the lower you get, that the more they do matter. It's closer to what Fargo thinks at the lower end. At the high top tier end, it's not nearly as much. Right? Like,
well, we always talk about gambling and sweating matches and everything, and how this shit should be on DraftKings. But how do you make a favorite and an underdog?
No, man, listen, Fargo's done it for them. I think if sportsbooks went off of Fargo specifically and put their vig in with it a little bit, they would crush it. I think it predicts them. I think it predicts the matches enough that it works. At least the longer the race gets, the better odds it has of predicting it. Races to 5 and stuff like that we get in the Moscone, crapshoot. Everything should just be a negative 110 and figure it out for yourself. Pick who you want. Let the sportsbook win, whichever side wins. But a race to 13 with the 820 versus 780, that 820 is going to win the amount of times they're supposed to win for the sports books to make money in the long run.
Yeah.
And we might not see it. Listen, a 780 might be that 820 2 or 3 times in a row in that same race. But that 820 might win the next 10, right? Those things in pool, people get fixated on one match at a time, and they don't look at the long-term variance and the long-term of those matches, of what happens if you play this match out 10,000 times. And that's what Fargo was looking at, is what happens if you simulate this match out 10 or 20 or 30, 40, 50,000 times. That 820 Fargo is going to win the percentage of those matches that are supposed to win.
Yeah. All right. So that is your Vice City Classic Open. We were treated to a Facebook post from the winner, Claudio Cacci's big brother, Eklund Cacci. And he states, Vice City Classic Open. Lost the last 32. Super happy with my results. Made $1,000. Can't ask for more these days. The problem is my Fargo is still way too high. It should be around 675. Next stop, Florida Open. Hopefully I can grind my way to another glorious last 28 and collect another 1,000. Thank you, Predator Q's, for paying me as an 831.
Yeah.
This guy, he doesn't mince words.
A little bitter, and that's okay. He should be.
Yeah.
That's scary. Like, I don't know that I want to see pissed off Eklund Cacci playing pool.
Yeah.
Like that guy, he's scary. He's a big dude.
His fuck it stroke, I think is the best out there.
It might be, man. Like it's him and Billy Thorpe with the best fuck it stroke in the world, I think. And listen, if there's a way, I will look on sports books. If I can bet Eklund Cacci to win the Florida Open at like plus 1,600, I will sign up all day long. Eklund Cacci might just win the Florida Open. You know what? That's my pick for the Florida Open is Eklund Cacci. He's just going to win. He's going to do something stupid and win and just put himself on the Moscone Cup team. We're going to have brothers of the Moscone Cup team.
Yeah.
For Europe.
That'd be great. Molina Mike said on Cacci's post, he said, Cacci is my hero. Meanwhile, in Florida, you got to get a top 8 to make anything after you're forced to stay in a hotel if you want to play in the event.
As you are with all Matchroom majors, by the way. Just putting that out there. Matchroom majors, you got to stay. And it's so terrible. But that's how Emily gets the venues for free. Anyway.
Yeah. And they so they're paying $40,000 to the champion, 18 for the runner up, 10 for the semifinalist, 5th through 8 get $7,100. 9th through 16 get $4,000. 17 through 32 get $2,000, and up to 64th place gets $1,000.
So I have an unpopular opinion on this, and people will not like it. They paid too deep in the field. They need to cut the payouts in half. They need to cut who gets paid in half. Period. Cut it in half. You're paying out roughly 25% of the field. Actually, you're paying more than that. Are they paying the 96 people in this one or not? I didn't hear that.
I think it was just up to 64. Up to
so like in the US Open, I think, or in the other major 256 person events, they pay the loser.
Oh,
of the
I'm
losers
sorry.
qualification round.
65th through 128 gets $300.
Screw them.
Yeah, because
What
what's
do
that
you
money going to
mean?
do?
Why are you paying half the field? Why are you paying half the field? That's insane. That's stupid. Half the field shouldn't get paid. 12.5% of the field should get paid, roughly, give or take.
Yeah, you're
The
entering into
200
an open
the
event.
200
That's your gamble.
The 256 person field, 32 people should get paid. 32, not 64, not 128, 32. It sucks if you came in 64th. Like, whatever. Sorry. You're here to play pool. You're here to make money, right? Top 32.
It's almost like this is your hotel voucher.
Yeah. If you want to give them a hotel voucher, give them a hotel voucher. But don't take it out of the payouts. Get rid of the 96 person getting paid. Get rid of the 64 people getting paid. Top 32 only. You take that money and you ram it back into that pay field, and everybody 32 and above makes money. You're going to have some stragglers who get pissed and won't like it, but
that's your gamble for being in the
just like with the Vice City. If they would have paid the top 16 instead of the top 32, man, what do those payouts do all of a sudden?
Yeah.
You grab 32,000 extra and drop it back into the prize pool. My goodness, people are getting paid. I've had this argument in poker for a long time. They have gone to a 15% payout in most tournaments, and I hate it. It's terrible. When I started playing, they paid 10% of the field, and man, it was so much better when you cash in a tournament. You made money. Now, I get it. They did it because they don't want to break the field. They want people to feel like they got something for showing up and playing and doing okay. Screw that.
Just give them a T-shirt.
I
survived the Florida Open.
Be good at what you do and make some real money. Cut the payouts in half. Just my opinion, because you can't flatten the pay curve and keep it top heavy.
Yeah.
You either have to take money from first and pay it back down all the way to 96th, because that's the problem. That's not what they're doing. They're keeping it top heavy while trying to flatten the payout curve, right? They're paying deeper in the field, flattening it, and keeping it top heavy. You cannot do all of that at the same time. It just doesn't work. It's too much of a participation trophy sort of deal.
Well, even with the hotel thing and what they're paying out, it's almost like they're dangling it in front of them. It's like if you want to be here, these are the sacrifices you're gonna have to make. But meanwhile, I think it's just gonna wind up costing them talent.
Yeah, well, even at the 32 300 was that 10 grand, give or take, $9,600, right? There's 10 grand you could put back into the 64. It's 10 grand, 64. They could each get another $150. That makes a difference, right? Like, why are people going out in the losers qualification round getting paid money? That's ridiculous.
Your feel good story.
Yeah. Woohoo! I got $300.
That is the Vice City Classic. Overall, good tournament. Where do we go to from here? We go to Florida, and then we go across the country to Arizona. You had some updated points.
We've got some updated points. Which side would you like to start with? Let's start with USA, because not a lot to talk about there. Tyler Steyer goes up to 11,520. Federer goes up to 9,870.
So is Thorsten still top?
Torsten? All right, so let's go. Torsten, first place. LFV, second. Tyler, third. Federer, fourth. Sky is in fifth. Nathan Childress, sixth. Hunter Lombardo, seventh. Anthony Maglino is in eighth with a bump of 1,000 points from 2,500 to 3,500. BJ Ussery is still in 9th. Unfortunately, our boy Max Eberle has gone down from 10th. He has been replaced with Landon Hollingsworth, who now takes over the 10th spot with 2250 as opposed to Max's 2200.
That's a $50 difference.
Yeah, hey, it's there.
We can work with that.
Now on the board that we're not, roughly tied for 13th is Edward Brago. And tied somewhere in the 14th range is Justin Bergman with 1,000. So he's on the board. Iceberg is on the board.
What, now that we know Marco Tucci is American, do you have anything where he fits in there? He obviously only made a few bucks today.
Marco Tucci was not in the top 20 of Europe as of yesterday, but he'd probably be somewhere around 6th, I think, for the US. Right?
Yeah.
What did he get paid? $4,000? $5,000? $4,000? $3,000?
Also, 3rd place. What's the fucking payouts?
Oh, I got it on my phone. I got them over here. There we go. 3rd place, 5,000. So he would be he would be 6th place in the US off of today's result alone.
Welcome to America. Let's get that Neil Diamond playing.
All right. Europe, we had a bunch of stuff that just went on here. 1 through 4 has not changed. It is Josh Filler, Moritz Neuhausen, Oliver Shalnaki, and FSR. However, in 5th place now is Cledio Cacci.
He jumped over Jonas?
He jumped over Mario He and Jonas Sudo.
Wow.
He is 3,400 and change behind FSR for 4th. And he's 7,500-ish behind Oliver Shalnaki for 3rd place. So 7,500 behind.
Yeah.
He is a deep run at the Florida Open away from being on the Mosconi Cup team.
Wow.
So,
oh my God.
Sudo and he go down. Other people that went up. Dennis Grabe went from 19th to 13th. P.S. Labudas moved into 10th. Jason Shaw's down to 11th. A little bit of movement there. Tons
what
of
about
stuff.
any Asian stuff? Do you have that?
I did not write down any Asian stuff because, as far as I'm concerned, the Reyes Cup doesn't exist. It's stupid.
I can't wait till they have the Beato Cup.
Man. But yeah, so it's it looks like it's going to be a race into that 3rd spot for. Actually, that 2nd and 3rd spot in Europe is definitely up for grabs.
Who's in 2nd? Moritz?
Moritz is in 2nd at 41,350.
Where's he been? How come he's not playing in this?
I don't know why he did not show up to this event, actually.
If you would think he would show in Florida.
Right. You would think he's going to be in Florida. I wish I had the... Do we have a Florida Open list yet?
When does that start? That starts Wednesday? Thursday, Wednesday?
We are going to get to that here in 2 seconds. The 4th, which is Tuesday.
All right. Yeah, we got so much shit coming up that'll be on WNT TV, and it's, do I spend the $10 or do I?
Oh,
Do I watch it from Vietnam?
I hate my life. I'm gonna spend the $10. I'm gonna. It's just easier.
I got it. Do you guys want a scroll up top, or do you want me to subscribe to WNT TV? Life decisions are being made.
Listen, we can work something out on that, but
what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. What do you guys think about the new restream? Do you guys like?
We do have
the score ticker. Do you guys like the plugs on the bottom? Let us know.
So, who do we have here? I think everybody's here. We have a full list. So Ray is playing. We got a little Raymond Linares action. Hopefully he can go deep.
And he's in at the Weir tournament in the Pacific Northwest.
Is
right
he?
Now.
Good for him. That's a flight back because he lives down there. So
I don't know.
Florida.
I thought I seen him play in SVB. I don't know if that was a semifinal or a final.
Do we have a final or results on that tournament yet? Have we looked?
Know.
Have you looked?
I seen a little bit of it briefly. I don't know if it's still going on. I know Melina Mike and Collins are out there. It looked like fun when I was watching it the other day. They had SVB and Sky doing challenge matches, and if you beat them in a 2-inning match, the winner got a couple cue balls and a shirt, and it looked like it was
okay. So
time.
we are at 98%. Oh man, I think we're down to the final. Oh, wait. My goodness. Ray. Oh, this is disappointing, I think. Wow, so Shane came through the losers bracket to beat Raymond Linares to come back up. So Ray was playing for the hot seat and lost to Mitch Ellerman.
Good for him.
And then he lost Hill to Mitch Ellerman for the hot seat. Went to the loser side and lost to Shane Van Boning.
Wow.
Who
so
just beat
who
just beat Mitch Ellerman. And so I think we are. Oh, it looks like an extended race. Yeah, we are done. Shane Van Boning beat Mitch Ellerman in an extended race, Hill 9-8 to win the Don Weir.
Nice.
As I said in the group chat, if Shane Van Boning does not win this tournament, we have a problem.
And it looked like it was relaxed Shane because he had a backwards hat on. His shirt was untucked.
That's what we need. It's what we need going into next week.
Fuck it, stroke Shane.
Fuck it, stroke Shane. Get him going. Let's go. He needs to win something. I really do not. Listen, I would love. I don't care who's on the U.S. team at this point. I'm going to be there anyway. But I want Shane to qualify.
It could be me.
Points.
Fuck it.
I want Shane to qualify on points. I want Tyler to qualify on points. I want Feder to qualify on points.
Yeah.
Or Bergman. I don't care. Just get my 3 guys in there on points, right? And then we can figure out the other 2 later.
Yeah. Fedor, yes. Tyler, yes.
You know what? Feder, Tyler, and Bergman can qualify on points. We can just put Shane in there because he's Shane, and then pick somebody. It doesn't really matter.
So we got 2 play-ins, 2 coaches picks, and a matchroom pick.
No, that's for that. No, that's just Asia. That's for the Reyes Cup. That's just Reyes Cup. Mosconi is 3 automatic bids of points and then 2 captains picks.
So yeah, regardless, even if they don't make it, you got to think that Johan wants Fedor and Tyler on this team.
And with what Tyler showed this weekend, I get it. He lost to whatever. It doesn't matter. That 3-pack he put together and the opening way he played the first 5 matches versus Bergman is what he's capable of. And I think Johan can pull that out of him.
Yeah.
Consistently, match after match after match. And that is what we need on this team.
We need fucking doubles.
I have never, like, that was the best I have seen Tyler Steyer play since maybe he won the Kremlin Cup. I mean, it legitimately was perfection at pool, and you love to see it. And Bergman just had issues with the break, and that's fine. Justin Bergman and having problems with the break is like water being wet.
It's hot, it's humid. It could have been a whole multitude of things.
The thing is, he beats Alcady, he beats Arseni, he moves over the TV table, and then he has issues with the break. Fine. It's okay. You can't tell me that working with Johan for 6, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever it will be, between when they know what the team is and the Mosconi, because who cares about the Manila Open or the Philippines Open, whatever they're calling it. Team USA is basically decided well before that happens. Johan's going to be able to work with Bergman, and they're going to put time in on the break. And it's not your old smash them up and crack them SVB, got to hit him with all the power, one ball in the spot break. This is a true pull shot. And Justin Bergman,
now that you have to make the one.
Right. And Justin Bergman might have the best cue ball control in the game outside of Alex Pagulayan. Sincerely, that's how good his cue ball is. So you get him practicing this break for 3 or 4 weeks. You're going to tell me he can't just knock it down? I call bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you he didn't practice his break walking into this week. I guarantee you he has not practiced this break. He just walked in and said, "Yeah, I'm going to play." Because that's just what Justin Bergman does. He just goes, "Yeah, I'm going to play."
All right. We got anything else here? We're gonna move on to some plugs.
We can move on to plugs. Plugs are good.
Plugs are good. I want to give a quick shout out to Frank's longtime buddy, Kevin Steyer, who runs Integrity Cues. He made a cue deal for me. He bought a cue off me. Very simple, very easy transaction. And I've been a fan of his website. I was looking at some Sky Woodward Mayuchi cues he had on there. I always like looking at his website. So shout out to Kevin Steyer. Thank you for hooking me up. And if you guys are there in the market for a cue, a case, get yourself a discount on something that's pre-owned and not spend sticker price on it from any of the big ticket stores. You can get something outstanding quality, but for less money, and this is the way to do it. So check out him at Integrity Cues. What was that? Were you saying something, Jeff?
Did the cue make it to him?
Yeah, finally. It's it was so weird. I think it eventually made it there Monday or Tuesday of the following week. And I had ordered something like 3 days after I sent his stuff, and it got to me 3 days before that. God bless USPS, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
What else we got? Hammer Custom Cues. Shout out to my boy Hammer Custom Cues. Always wish him well, getting through these health issues and all the hurdles that are attached to that. Hammer Custom Cues on Facebook, Hammer Cues on Instagram. You can see him and Max are obviously my scroll across the bottom, my plug scroll. And then that brings us to Max Eberly. Obviously, Max lost $50 worth of ground and moved out of 10th spot, but that doesn't mean he's dead. He's just getting started.
No, definitely not.
This is where you see him do his thing. Obviously, the Vice City Classic is passed. He's going to be in Florida. Then on to Arizona. We got the Arizona Open, Phoenix Open, US Open. Very busy couple weeks coming up. He has a thing called Fundraiser, www.fundrazr.com. You can assist Max in his bid to get to all these dates. Obviously, it's not free, and it does take some help. So if you can, help out Max. Obviously, he's got maxeberly.com, the one-stop shop for Max if you want any of his training methods. I say it all the time, Jeff, about the book, about Zen Pool, how if you don't have it, you're a nitwit. And I feel like I'm not doing my part. I feel like I'm maybe just telling people they're nitwits and I'm not helping them get the book. So here in our updated studio.
Oh my goodness, we got a
book.
QR link and everything.
Get the fucking book.
Get the book.
Take your fucking phones out. Take a picture. Get the book. Zen fucking Pool. Why don't you have this book? I'm helping you get it. This is what we do now. This show is like Star Trek: The Next Generation. We're not even the hippies with Leonard Nimoy. We're in the future now.
Oh, it's fun.
So here it is, Zen Pool. Get it on Amazon. Here, this.
Oh,
I can't give you this. I'm like Jalen Brunson giving you fucking layups for the alley oop right here. Here it is in the flesh. Scan the code. This is just the many things with Restream. They have this also. I don't know what they mean by this. Support this stream. Buy me a cup of coffee. I don't know.
I will need a
this is
cup of coffee in the morning. I
service.
swear to God. Yeah, please buy me one.
Donate
Or
to
just,
Jeff.
or just buy
him
me a
some
bourbon
beans.
or a beer or a coffee. I don't care.
Just send the money.
Support me losing a rack of pool in Vegas.
Yeah.
That's gonna be expensive.
All right. So those are our plugs. Support all our guys here. Obviously, Kevin Steyer, Max, Hammer Q's. Go to Frank's page, BSN on YouTube. I was really baffled. I knew he had the trouble last week with the page, and I always keep an eye on people that are with us. He's a buddy. He's with us.
Yeah.
I seen him have 25,000 followers. Then I was looking at it today, and it was like up at to 30. And it's like, wow, man, what a fucking awesome feeling that is. I think I went from like 200 to 201, and I was like, fuck yeah. I can't imagine how 5,000 feels.
We finally won Vietnam.
Yeah,
we finally won Vietnam. They're following us. They're following us on social media. We got them. We got them.
All right.
That's probably not okay. Anyway. Sorry.
I'm gonna go watch Platoon now.
Yes.
Straighten things out. All right. What a action-packed show, and we got more of these coming up. So
man, next week actually has more.
Yeah. Next
week
week's
we'll be
actually
finishing up.
open.
We got the Florida Open to finish up next week. We've got the Predator.
We got to come up with new colors.
We got the women's Predator 10 ball world championship.
That I know.
The doubles. Everything Karim said today, which was amazing. There's so much next week. It just block out 6 hours. We got time. We can make it all work.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we were going to have Frank today. That's why I didn't want to say anything about the doubles, because obviously we have the ongoing bet with the women's Jill doubles tournament. So I haven't even looked at a score. I seen a post with Savannah and Sosoa is her partner.
I've seen. I mean, the sun starts at 3 a.m. my time, so I guess 4 a.m. yours.
Yeah.
So it's just so hard to like keep track of. The only thing I know is Sophia Mass beat Rubel and Amit and 10 ball on the winner side somewhere. I don't know exactly where they're at in the matches. So, but good on Sophia. Props to her. Mad props.
Yeah, we'll
dive all into it next week. And,
hopefully we'll have Frank on with us in the studio. I want to get his buddy Kevin on with us too, because I want him to talk about his store. But we got so much planned, so stick with us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. I would like 20,000 subscriptions. I'll settle for 1,000 though, if you guys want to help out and get us there. It's free. Just
click the button.
Yeah.
Click the button. Share it to your friends.
Look at all this shit we're doing for you guys. We're not asking for a penny. We're asking for subscriptions.
You don't actually have to like the show. Just click the button and say you do.
Subscribe. Do us a
If
solid.
you hate the show, click like.
We're getting to you guys at 10 p.m. on the dot. We're providing free, wholesome entertainment. Who else does that? I mean, come on. No one does that. Look at these colors. Look at these scrolls we're giving you guys. Who else is doing that shit? You're not getting that on fucking that fucking kid on Instagram who's bitching about pool not being a fucking a sport. And
I gotta pour another dab there. Can we talk for 2 seconds about Emily Fraser? You kept me on too long after the plug.
See, I should have hit the button.
You should hit the button. Can we talk about this for a minute?
Let's talk about my beautiful M, my selfie goddess.
If her post about this table is not rage bait, she should be fired immediately.
Yeah, this is a person who sits on a pool table. Do you think she gives a fuck about the color?
I think it's rage bait. Like the problem, the issue is I'm 60% sure it's rage bait, which means there's a 40% chance it's not rage bait, and that's a problem, man. Like the person that's running your company, if they make rage bait, it should be like, oh, it's rage bait. This is awesome, great, we love it. This we don't know. We don't know if this pink pool table is bullshit.
If the TV table is pink, I could possibly have an aneurysm.
Well,
possibly.
I almost hope it is, because I just want to watch the pink 4-ball disappear every single time the coach went overhead, because you won't be able to see it. Those colors match identical. You will never be able to see it. I hope it's the real table.
Not to mention, everybody's using either a blue or a green chalk. It's going to look
just going to be marked. It's going to be the most disgusting looking.
It's going to look like Angela White's tits. It's going to be all marred up.
It's going to be great. But I really do think, to put everybody's minds at ease, I really do think this is a table that's on the outside that they have. If you've been to Matchroom events, you understand they always have tables on the outside for people to hit balls on. I think this is one of those.
You responsible.
Not me. I don't know. I'm saying I think that's what it is. I think it's just outside the venue. If you've been to Carib, you understand they have a long hallway where the bathrooms are at, and they have dinner booths and they have tables set up. I think that's where this table gets put up at, and I think she is just doing what she has to do to get some clicks and some likes and some, oh my God, what in the world are you doing? Posts.
There's a camera phone nearby?
Because the other thing is, all of their major events, major events, have a different diamond table as the TV table. It's the good wood grain. I meant to look it up. I forgot what the name of whatever they call it is. It's with the wood grain with the curved legs and everything else.
The Paragon.
The Paragon table, yeah. Their major events have the Paragon table as the center table on the TV. And this is just your typical gray table. So I think this is something off to the side. Yeah. I hope, for God's sakes.
It wouldn't surprise me. And
everybody. That's the problem. It wouldn't surprise me. And that is my issue with Matchroom, right? And Emily specifically, is that it would not surprise me if this was their TV table. And I hate that, because it should never be.
Everybody who sent me this picture, I had the same reaction to it. I asked the question, do you think she would do this in snooker? And it's 100% no. Nobody's touching the balls. Nobody's touching the felt.
Well, and this is the difference in pool and snooker, right? The snooker players hold some power for whatever reason. I don't know why. Yeah. Because they're no different than the pool players.
Because if Ronnie O'Sullivan or Judd Trump doesn't show up, you don't have an event.
Yeah, but they're the same guys, right?
Yeah.
Federer and Shane are the same. Federer and Shaw and all these guys are the same people as Judd Trump and Ronnie, right? They're all the same exact personalities and the same exact jackass degenerate people. I'm not like that's. I know it's a laugh, but it's not. It's a serious comment. They're the same. Why does snooker get all the good stuff and pool just gets shit on? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. We're the bastard stepchild.
They take it 3, 4, 5 million extra to pay Snooker out of their profits, and then they do full.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, let's end this madness.
Sorry.
We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Comb your hairs.